Welcome back from Echoto Chiamawulide. Naffe tuguse ne program yaffe, the Authors Platform. My name is Wilson W. Mwanguzi. You can call me Dr. Wilsons or Dr. Wilson. What a wonderful time we've always had from our previous episodes about authorship and book writing. It's such a wonderful moment that authors have been reminded and have been remembered, and we want to thank the management of Rest TV. If you are an author and or interested in publishing, tojako lemezaako kubanga tuguse with your program. Abawandiisi mwenna mugieko wano n'abasomi n'abagazi b'ebitabo tubaniriza nnyo. Today, okwawukanako ne mirundi egiwedde, I'm hosting alone. My colleague Charles Batambuze is out of the country in Harare on official duties. But official duties definitely not on any other thing but concerning copyright. Hey, tuli serious. Ekintu tukitaddemu amaanyi, tuli mu banoonyeza the best ways. Temugenda tuwona, we're in our initial stages, but we want to thank you for always putting your eyes on us, and everything, every response you've been giving to us has been well received. Mwebale nnyo mwebaddala obubaka messages nyingi ezijja gye tuli about authorship. We can't wait to enjoy today. Okay? For the last 30 minutes and so, please don't change your station. Welcome back from that break. And today, I have a very wonderful friend of mine, Dr. Ntahira Bolingo. He's been a man of the season. I've seen him do great. And you're welcome, Dr. Bolingo.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. Yes. Yeah. Yes, we are in a season of schools. Children are coming back from school. Parents are ready. I really think we need to talk to these parents about how, we are book people. We are authors, we are book writers. I know, and you're also a book writer. The next people will get to know what comes. So, Dr. Bolingo, you're welcome on the Authors Platform.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yes.
I'm very happy.
Yes.
Probably I'm from the school picking my children.
Oh.
They are now at home.
Yes. Yeah. I've sent Madam there to pick them. Yeah. We can't wait to have them.
Yeah.
There is I don't know what you say about children, now students being at school. I remember the times when we were at school. They used to beat us to do preps. They used to beat us to go pick some math books, to read.
Yeah.
But there is something I've discovered with the inspirational books. No one reminds you to read them because they inspire you. So what do you say about that? And what advice do you think we can give to parents?
I think parents who are watching this program, children, we are looking at them as children, but that's the nation of tomorrow.
So they are not just children.
They are not just children. When you see them, see the next generation.
Yes.
If they are doing bad, then know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Definitely.
And one of the challenges we have in our education system is that the education system does not enforce us to read.
It doesn't enforce us to read.
Yes.
But these are students. They have been at school reading. What do you mean by?
No, the issue is, now when they are at school, they do what we call copy and paste.
Oh, yeah. They do it to pass exams.
They just read hardly when they have exams.
Yeah.
But they don't really have that culture.
Yeah.
To fetch.
It is not in them.
To fetch different knowledge.
Yes.
Beside the education system.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's a big challenge.
One doesn't think, let me go in the library, pick a book of so and so, read by myself.
Yes.
So, go on. You are.
And because now we don't read, our mind is locked.
We are locked.
And once we are locked, then that means the whole nation is locked. Probably the whole Africa is locked. And that's why we don't resemble with our dear continent, Africa.
We don't do what?
We don't resemble to our dear continent, Africa. Africa is wealthy, very rich, but we are the poorest.
But we are the opposite of what the actual Africa
It's
yes.
because of our mind.
But parents are so stressed. I don't know. What do you say about that?
Now, why the stress still goes within the mind? You know the problem we have? We learn how our cars function, how our machines in our homes functions. Naye, tetutwala akaseera okuyiga. Ffe tukola tutya.
Ffe tukola tutya.
Ffe tukola tutya.
Bw'ogamba nti omuntu ateeka okuwaayo obudde okuyiga. Abantu tukola tutya. You know very well how your phone works.
Wakati bw'oba n'emmotoka, bw'oba ntirimu amafuta, omanya ntegenda kutambula. Kati as a man, k'omuntu olina okumanya nti bwe sifuna amagezi mu bwongo ngenda kuba stuck.
Yes.
Ngenda kutuuka wantu mbe stuck, mbe stressed. Kubanga amagezi gendina. Either mafu oba sirina. Kubanga olwo yagamba nti false knowledge is worse than ignorance.
Yeah, false
knowledge
is worse.
Amagezi amachamu. Gakabenje nnyo okusinga obukola ki obutamanya.
There is abazadde bazzeeyo ku ssomero. Waliwo omuwandiisi omu yayogera ekigambo n'agamba some are good at school, others are good at life. Bamuyita Tush R. Pandey. Yes, some are good at school,
yes.
Some are good. This quotation yeno oba okwogerako kuno kunsijukiza nnyo nti normally I have conversation with my children when they begin to deliver me reports, marks ze bafunye.
Yeah.
When I got my daddy, I got a 90, I got 80, I got a what. I keep telling them, yeah, oh, that is good. You can be good at school and you get a 40 in life. What do you say about that? Because children have been good, very good, very good. Some have received present from their parents and schools because of good performance. But now we are looking at the time they are going, and by the way, this is a longer holiday. We are looking at the time they are going to be with us in the holiday. Abazadde betesitese batya ebitabo ze wange naguzadde ebitabo wange library it has to be full. And I already prepared the books they are going to be reading in the holiday. I don't know about you.
So probably that is really a challenging because now Henry Ford yagamba ti okusoma okutuufu.
Henry Ford abantu bamutegeera ogamba bana baffe Henry Ford.
Kati bajja mutegeera bagende bakole research. Kati ye yagamba ti okusoma okutuufu kutandika ng'omuntu amaze okusoma. Kati bw'obeera okutandika ng'omaze okusoma.
Henry Ford yagamba nti okusoma okutuufu kutandika omuntu amaze okusoma.
Amaze okusoma. Bw'ova ku university n'otuuka mu nsi by'osanga biba birala.
Olwo oba otandikidde ddala. Ndowooza obuze mu practicals z'obulamu ddala. Bye wasoma biri mu ssomero. Kati obuze mu practicals.
Biba challenged.
Yes. Oteeko bisa mu nkola. Ekitegeeza abaana baffe bano abawummudde. Kati ke kaseera tubagambe nti kano ka holiday ke bazze they have come in the real life.
Kakati nze mu community mwembeera kubanga bamanyi. Nayisa abaana bonna. Okuva ku myaka 10 kutuuka ku myaka 18 nga 10 December tujja kuba n'olunaku lwonna nga I'm trying to unlock their mind. Tujja kuba nga tusoma akatabo kano.
I can unlock the mind. By the way, tugenda kwogerako
njagala ku stretchinga amagezi gaabwe.
Oyagala gateekamu ekisomozo ga unlock.
Kuba kakati education system gye tulina yakabenje nayo. Kubanga it trains us to memorize, not to be thinkers.
True. Ana ffe tubalowooza bana ffe.
Kati abana baffe
bakulaminga ayite ebibuuzo.
Kati abana baffe bwe bava ku university bafuuka ba job seekers. Kubanga ekyo kyebakola ki kyebabatendeka kyebayiga. Ate for now we don't have jobs. Jobs are scarce. Naye emirimu buli wamu.
Kwegamba emirimu gy'omwana wa Africa asoma giri mu bwongo osoma ofuna omulimu komaawo agufunire awo mu bwongo awo.
Naye nga kyabeera designed baagala tufuula smart slaves. Kubanga memorization is one of the character for a smart slave.
Ogambye otya?
Bw'oba omanyi okukwata ebintu bye bakugambye.
Bikwata bukusu mu bwongo n'obikulaminga.
Kati oba smart slave. Kati the education system.
Omusibe omugezi. Omuddu omugezi.
Omuddu omugezi. Kubanga master kyakugambye even if after 1 month ojja kuba ng'okola ki?
ng'okijjukira
naye bw'otandika okulowooza when you become a thinker you cease to be a slave.
Because you're now thinking. Your mind is not just a garage of information.
Yes.
Naye nange nkirabira ddala nti oluusi abaana affe kati gye babadde kyova olaba bwe bamala okujja mu holiday empanvu ebintu bye baba basomye bibasangulwamu kubanga obwongo babufuula garaji yabyo.
That's it.
Kati butuuka nga bulina okutabuyingiza ebirala. Ekitegeeza nti mu kusoma kwaffe abaana nga bali mu holiday abazadde balina okufaayo babayigirize kubanga balowooza ebintu ebipya naye education system yaffe gyeraze nze ndaba nga gye bakitutte kati bagezaako okubanga
naye bagenda mpola.
Bagenda mpola.
Wetaaga kuteekamu
obwangu
amaanyi.
Nedda nze ndowooza program nga zino ezizze n'abantu nga ffe abazze ng'ebintu bino tubyanalize nga tubiraba ekituufu kiri nti ndaba nga tuba tusobola okuba nga tubanguyizaako ku
omanyi
ne conference gy'ozzi kati
omanyi ensinge n'akyuka yeetaaga omuntu omu.
Tukuze batugamba buli omu atusomesa ku teamwork.
So yes, teamwork starts by one person. Teamwork doesn't work as a team. Naye wabeerawo engine activating the team to work.
The activating engine aba muntu omu.
Yes, kati kino kitutandise ky'okuwandiika abasomi kuba platform kati gye tugenda.
Naye omanyi nti njagadde nnyo ekintu ky'okoze ekyo oyisa abaana myaka emeka ogambye 10
kutuuka 18
ng'ensonga lwaki obayise okutinkula obwongo bwabwe abazadde nno ebyo bye bayitaga
I want to stretch their mind
babenga
babe thinkers
baleme okulooza nti holiday bazze okuzannya obuzannyi n'okugimalako nga balya buli
omwana ategeere nti wonna waliwo ekizibu walina okugenda.
Ekitegeeza abazadde mu holiday eno bateeka okunoonyayo programs ezifaananako ng'eyo gy'otaddewo eziyinza okuyamba naye ng'obulire nti abazadde ttaamu eno weetuuka abamu bagagenda mu holidays n'abaana baabwe abalaba programs zokka ze balina za beach kugendako ekuwummulakoko kibi oba
probably kirungi naye olina okubalansinga
nomanya bagenda kuba mu holiday
2 months
ya myezi 2 yonna
kati n'okumanya nti mu 2 months omwana wange agenda kuganyirwa ki.
Nze ndi musajja ayagala nnyo ebitabo Dr. Boli ng'omanyi bulungi nnyo nze nateeseteesedde ebitabo buli mwana yenna mukwasa nti kino omwezi guno alina okuba nga akisomye akimazeeko n'ekiddako nti kino aba alina okuba nga akisomye akimazeeko mbabalira nze ndowooza part of the parenting erina kuba nga etambulira.
By the way nze kye nakola buli mwana abeera n'ekitabo.
Buli mwana aba n'ekitabo mu holiday
even at school.
Yes.
Abeera n'ekitabo n'enkola yange. Bw'okola exposition n'ogiyita ofuna gift y'amaanyi.
Okoledde ddala kyenkola nze abaana nabagamba nti mumanyi ki bwe mumala ofuna ebitabo biri eby'essomero gendayo n'akatabo kano wonna wowulira ng'owumuddemukko obeera ng'osoma ki akatabo kano ngezeeko gaziya obwongo bwe beyond the school environment abe nga alowooza obwongo bwe nga bulowooza ate olina ekintu ekyo kiri very important eri abaana baffe naddala abaze okusoma nze nzikiriza nti abaana kye batukoze in these holidays they are taking us back into seriousness as parents. Kubanga as part of the parenting omwana abo bomuwa ekikopo n'emmere ekikopo kya chai n'emmere ojja ompimira kyanaamalawo and abazadde balina okuba ne choice of books. It is part of the parenting noga nedda at this time omwana ono alina kusoma bitabo ki balina ebitabo gyebiri
kakati nsikwewaana kubanga kino kyava mu director of Katwe Primary School Robert bwe yasoma ekitabo kino yajja n'anyebaza Katwe Primary School yajja n'anyebaza this was not a book but was a medicine.
Bitabo
yalina pressure nga yagala kumukutula yawonerawo mu kuyita mu kusoma katabo kano. Pressure zagenda.
So abazadde tuba advisinga holiday mpanvu abaana mubatere ku bitabo ebyokusoma mubibanoonyeze mubakuume ebintu bikyuse kaakati edda mu holiday baatutanga n'osamba omupiira kyalo ku kyalo n'ogenda kaalo ne mukuba pe sibe gye emizanyo gikyali nayo naye kaakati abaana aba yakaddamu n'olukyo abazadde nze ndowooza nti ekirowoozo kino kye tuleese mukirowoozeeko ebitabo mubibateerewo ebyenjawulo gyebiri mu bookshops ez'enjawulo n'abawandiisi bangi balina ne ku platform eno osobola tukubira n'otucontactinga bitabo ki bye tuyinza okurecommendinga okuba nga owa abaana mu holiday. Tugenda kuwummulamuko katono tukomewo ne ate mbanjulire Dr. Bolingo omupya n'ekitabo kyetuze okwogerako olwaleero ekikutta akati nga bwe bagamba ensangi zino. Tovaawo. Welcome back from that break. In this segment, Zeno mugenyi waffe once again ye mugenyi twatandise naye samuwanjudde nnyo kiwera mukwano gwange nnyo Dr. Bolingo Ntahira. 1 week from now he's becoming a professor because I already have the invitation card. Professor of Humanity bagenda mutikira oba professor. He's doing good. Nsanyuse nnyo nate okuloba njagala twogere nnyo katabo kano. Akatabo kano nze nkalaba ensangi zino nga kwogerwako kali everywhere. I've seen people testifying about this book. You can see it's called Unlock the Mind. Musajja sawa ya kusumula bwongo na kubujjanjaba musawo wa bwongo kubuta. Thank you very much. What inspired you to write?
Kakati, what inspired me to write?
Or to become a writer?
It is my life.
Your life?
Yeah. And what has made this book to be powerful, it's all about my life. I speak about myself.
You speak about yourself.
Professor Ezra Suruma, Chancellor of Makerere University, read it 4 times.
The professor of Makerere University,
yes.
Ezra Suruma, read
he couldn't even watch football.
Yes.
His son testified because of this book. So this book is all about my life. Maybe for the viewers who are watching me, I came to Uganda in 2001. My first accommodation was in the prison.
You came to Uganda and you as a refugee?
Yes.
Okay.
My first accommodation was a prison. Not because there was a crime, but that was the safest place for police to make sure I'm safe. After that, I stayed on the street of Old Kampala. And what even still a challenge to my life, I went to many Barocles churches. None fed me.
Huh?
I was being fed by Muslims.
Maybe they were not Barocles. Barocles are good at feeding people.
All the big churches, in Kampala.
They couldn't feed you?
Only one church.
Only one church.
Bought one soda and a donut. That was Watoto Church.
As a refugee. Oh, thanks God for Watoto Church.
But others, nothing at all. But I could eat when I visit the mosque.
You came as a refugee?
Yeah.
And now you are an author?
Not even author. I'm changing nations now.
No, you actually need to talk about yourself. Who are you, doctor? Because the viewers out there need to know.
Now,
how do you come as a refugee, you sleep at the police, and now who are you?
Now, first of all, I'm the chairperson of all refugee organizations in Uganda.
Chairperson of all refugee organizations in Uganda.
And I also represent all refugee organizations in Africa.
Wow.
I have an organization that I led in Ndeje, Entebbe Road. It is called Hope for Children and Women Victims of Violence. This is, I think, is one of the impactful organizations in Wakiso district. It is on record. I'm also the patron of civil society organization in Makindi Sabagabo municipality. Then I'm also a development minister in born again faith churches.
Right.
So I have really many titles. And also I'm the author of Unlock the Mind. And that's why I'm here.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Wow. From a refugee to all that.
Yeah. And so, what I want you to know is, when I was still struggling, I was offered to be settled in the US with my family. I rejected. And everyone around me called me a mad person.
No, wait. You were offered what?
A resettlement, to be resettled in the USA.
In USA?
By United Nations.
And you refused?
I rejected.
Is that possible in this country of ours?
Everyone, including my spiritual fathers, said there is a curse on me.
Because that's a general prayer in our churches. Everyone is praying to have a settlement in USA.
And that's a sign of locked mind.
What have you said?
That's a sign.
So is it what you talk about in this book?
Surely.
You mean refusing to settle in the USA
With my family.
when everything, with your family?
Visa was ready, everything was ready.
Everything was ready?
Yes.
So you mean that is your mind was unlocked because
So
you refused?
the problem we have is we stay in the same place with our mind. That time I was in critical conditions, but my mind was already far.
What? So is it what you talk about
Of
in
course,
this book?
that's what has made that book to be one of the greatest books on this continent of Africa.
What? I'm yet to see a man, woman, who refuses to settle there with the family in the USA when everything is catered for. Tell us more. So what's the book about? I want you to dig deeper about this book. What information would you like to give to the public?
So first of all, life starts by self-discovery. Once you discover who you are, then everything starts from there. Many people are struggling because they are yet to discover who they are. We are born again, we have faith. And the Bible says that who is in us is greater than the one in the world. So that alone can change your life. Knowing that, I'm like this, but the one in me is greater and can do everything. That's why I started saying that people know how their car functions, but they don't know how they function.
One needs to make a self-study on themselves.
Once you understand how the mind works, you will be amazed. Because a human being is two worlds, unseen world and seen world.
Right.
It is only the mind that can interpret what is unseen world to the seen world.
Right.
Remember, whatever is unseen world is permanent. But what is in seen world, temporary. So people try to go there for temporary things. They remember that there is something that is eternal. There's something that is permanent.
Right.
Whatever business that starts from inside, from unseen world, can never fail.
So Unlock the Mind, I see this is just the first edition. Do you expect to give us another edition?
Probably not even the second edition,
Right.
but I think I'm almost trying to finish
The second
the
edition.
second edition.
Wow.
That will come as I'm launching the Academy. Of
The book says
Unlock.
Unlock the Mind, knowledge of truth is the fountain of freedom.
Yeah.
Well, some questions I want to ask you more. Where do you find your books?
So my book, you can find, first of all, at the Aristoc bookshop, Mukono bookshop, Uganda bookshop. Then,
Generally, all bookshops.
Then at the Amazon.
Also on Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay. Very wonderful book. A slave mentality limits you because it affects how you see yourself.
Yeah.
Do you think, how would you convince a man, a woman from this African Ugandan setting where people are struggling to earn living? I mean, how would you explain to such people? Anyone you tell your story, majority of them would say you are the one who is locked in mindset. But, I mean, how do you convince someone you were not locked in the mind? Do you have any results for your stay here?
I think, first of all, I think you've made a great statement that people may think that I'm the one who has
You have a mental problem, actually.
And that's what my forefathers told me.
You have a mental?
That you have there's a problem.
Something's not right with
How
you.
can you refuse to go to USA? People are selling their properties in order to
USA.
go. But for you, you get
USA.
it.
I love that.
And that's why we say that unless you change your mind, nothing will ever change in your life.
Changing your mind.
You can change cars, clothes, houses, but when your mind is not changed, you remain the same place. And nothing will ever change.
Have you faced any challenges? Could that be one of the challenges you have faced, writing this book and spreading this message of unlocking the mind? And by the way, why unlock the mind?
Because the day I unlocked my mind, my life changed.
The day you unlocked your mind.
I started seeing things differently.
Yes.
That's why you see for me, I keep time. I know time is money.
I'm a witness to that.
You get it?
Yes, yes.
I really learned that In life, you have three currencies.
Yes.
And if you mess with them, you are gone. That is money, time, and knowledge.
Money,
Time and
time,
knowledge.
and knowledge.
Those are currencies of life.
Right.
You pray with them, you are finished.
You're finished. Hey! Someone out there is learning something very powerful. Unlock the Mind by Dr. Ntahira Bolingo.
Yeah.
The man is big here and is doing a great work in our country. The chairman of all refugee
By the way,
organizations.
universities now are looking for me.
Pardon?
Universities.
They are looking for you.
Yes.
You, the former refugee
To go and lecture.
settler.
That's why on 5th December,
You are.
I'm going to be a
Talk
professor.
more about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you received an invitation. You received a letter already requesting.
I
You're going
received, first of all, I received a letter asking me to start distributing books to the university.
Wow.
After going through, they found that I'm qualified
Wow.
to be a professor.
Wow.
So
Your qualifications are more in the universities of life.
That's it.
Someone needs to study
Transforming people's life.
transforming people's life. This is not theory, practically.
Practical.
Human.
That's what makes this book more powerful.
Oh,
It is
I
all
love the
about
mind.
practicals.
Practicals.
And
not
that's why
theory.
also I'm investing in youth. I want to make sure that youth understands.
I've already seen you. What do you call your meetings? I've already seen you arrange those
Those
meetings.
I call them trainings,
Trainings,
on
your
mindset.
trainings, yes, mindset trainings.
Yeah.
Yeah. For youth, do they only apply to young people and the youth?
So even old people,
All people.
everyone. But my focus is on the next generation. I don't want them to suffer the way we suffered.
Yes, indeed.
You get it? Yeah.
Wow, 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 wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we are with Dr. Bolingo Ntahira. Are you a pastor?
I'm everything
You are everything.
in life.
You're a parent, you're a father,
I'm a husband.
your
I'm
husband.
a father.
Yes,
I'm a pastor.
yes,
I'm a social worker.
yes. Great man here. Wow,
I'm an academician.
wow, wow. It's like I heard you say this book is in how many languages?
It is in 5 languages,
Yes.
and we are putting in the 6th one.
You're putting a
So we have it in French,
you have French,
we have English,
English,
we have Swahili, we have Luganda, we have Kinyarwanda. We are putting in Arabic.
no excuse. You can find this book. I've personally
Yeah.
read it. By the way, it is the Wisdom Publishers who did the work. I've read it personally. It's an amazing book. We can't exhaust everything in it right now on this program, but you can go and find it on Amazon and also on all book centers around town. Yeah, or
Call my number.
They can you can call. You can call and have him, or you can even come at Rest House, Rest TV. You can have it in cash, and I really believe any more digging more about this
So
book you are
now
telling us
when I
about.
try to dig more about the book, first of all, it stretches the mind.
It stretches the mind.
You know, the mind is like a person. Mind needs food, mind needs rest, mind needs to go to gym.
Oh,
And once the mind doesn't have those 3 things, then you are finished. Now, food of the mind is what? Knowledge. You have
the
to
food of the mind is knowledge.
It's knowledge. You have to make sure that the knowledge you are receiving is the real knowledge. Otherwise, you will be confused. And you end up at nothing. When we go now to the exercise, mind needs to go to the gym. Now it not to go to the gym the way the body goes to the gym.
Right.
For the mind, it needs to confront challenges. The more you confront challenges, the more your mind stretches.
Right.
But many people fear to confront what?
Challenges.
They don't know that challenges are the mother of businesses.
What have you said?
They don't understand that challenges are mothers of businesses.
You mean if I can have challenges to solve, I'm already into some business somewhere?
Pure business.
Are you trying to say that every business around has been an initiation from a sudden challenge?
Now, opening a TV station It is a challenge. People want to hear people from their homes.
Right.
So the one who started it now solved that solution.
And then ending up getting money.
It does it. Business is that means you are solving a solution, a problem.
In simple terms, business means what?
You are solving a problem.
problem.
Once you have a solution, money comes to you. That's why thinkers don't work for money. Money works for them.
Thinkers don't work for money, man works for them.
That's it.
Are you talking about all those things in this book?
Everything is there. If money cannot work for you when you are sleeping, then you are still poor.
But I've always had some myths, I should say, in most of our Pentecostal churches. It's like mind. The times, the years I gave my life to Christ, those years, it was like you are trying to put emphasis on the carnal mind, or I mean on the carnal, on the carnality. You know, yet everything is supposed to be done spiritual and all that.
Now,
what do you say about that?
I think the problem with the theology. Theology was not designed for us to know God.
What?
Theology, it is there in the book, was not designed for us to know God. Theology was designed to justify the philosophy of the master.
Of the?
Master.
The creator of it.
Yes.
Is it what you're saying?
That's it.
By the way, we have some theologians watching
yes,
this.
It is clear.
Eh?
A research has been conducted. And that's why we have confusion in our churches. I'll give you an example. All of us, we are followers of Jesus. Jesus only taught one message from A to Z. But the problem we have is, when I take you to the mathematics now, when you apply a wrong formula, you know what comes? You have many answers that are not the same.
Because you've applied the wrong formula.
You get it? That's why you have many churches with different doctrine. Because they applied
the
what?
Formula was applied.
A wrong formula was applied. But when you apply the correct formula, though you can have many answers, all of them will be the same.
The same.
Because the formula is
right.
Now, when we go to theology, the correct formula is the message that Jesus did what? Preached. That was the message of the kingdom. Till we go back to the message of the kingdom, we are applying the wrong formula.
So the message must be the kingdom.
That's it.
We must be kingdom minded.
For us, when we bring Jesus as a model, we only speak what happened to him and what he did, but less on what he
did.
He spoke.
He spoke.
Because everything he spoke was about the kingdom.
Wow.
Did you get it?
Wow.
So it is really challenging.
It is.
That's why we say that worse knowledge is more dangerous than ignorance.
Worst knowledge?
Worse knowledge false knowledge.
False knowledge,
is more dangerous
than ignorance. Yes.
And you know what it means, the ignorance? Ignorance means darkness.
Yes. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, it's fun here. It's hot in here. It's a moment of mind unlocking with Dr. Bolingo here. Definitely the first edition of his book, Unlock the Mind, published by the Wisdom Publishers here in Uganda. It is such a wonderful book, and I would recommend everyone to please go and find this book on Amazon, or you contact him directly.
By the way, for people who have libraries at schools, I'm giving 4 books free of charge.
Say it again.
Those who have libraries at schools, I'm giving 4 books for free for libraries.
For all schools, there's such a wonderful offer for you here. If you have a library at school, every school that has a library, 4 books are given to you for free, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is a very powerful book. Schools, this is the way to go, especially even high institutes of learning. This is the way to go. Unlock the Mind by Dr. Tahira Bolingo. You have a school, I think you'll contact us. you go to Rest TV, or you contact him directly, or
But
through the email. Yeah.
we don't give it to individual books. We come to the library.
Hey, they must come to the library. That you've heard him say it. So they have to come to the library.
They
see
have
the
to call us.
library evidence.
They have to call us.
Yes.
We organize. We go and
In the library.
and if possible, we can even give a lecture.
Yes. Actually, I was going to say,
because people should know what is
I've
in
actually
there.
seen you being invited in universities, schools, and institutes of learning
Yes.
when you're trying to give a lecture, unlocking people's minds.
So just don't give. No.
It's not just about giving that.
There's a process.
You invite.
To make sure that the knowledge is going to be exploited.
Received and embraced. Wow. Great insights here. Great insights here in the book. And which age group mainly would you recommend this book, especially? Because you see, I love these parents. Parents need to. There's a system I'm developing at my personal home. I'm putting 1 or 2 hours every day of reading with my family. I think it should be adopted by every family there. Reading with my family.
Yeah.
1 hour reading with my family. You remember those times when we are growing up, parents telling us stories and all that, but all about to unlock the mind. And I really think.
So now about the age, I start teaching because I went to South Korea to do some learning about mind education.
No, I thought since you refused to go to USA, doors kept blocking and.
No, I didn't want to go as a slave.
Oh.
But today, at least I can travel to USA, to Europe, at least 4 times a year. And when I go there, they come to pick me at the airport like a king.
Huh?
Yes.
Wow. Why? Because you refuse to go with a slavery mindset.
Yeah. And status.
And status. Now when you go, they receive you as a king.
Ah, that's it.
Wow.
Because they see potential in me.
Right. What did you do to come up to that? What did you do? What special thing did you do really? What made you special? I understand you
know
must,
what made me special? It is a long story that we can't start and finish. For me, I started serving God at the age of 4.
Wow.
Now you can imagine how. So I really loved God from the childhood.
Wow.
And I always remain connected. So the more you are connected, the manufacturer, then there are something you receive.
Right.
You get it? And when you allow him to speak to you, then of course you will not be the same person. I think the secret is just remain attached.
You mean attached to the source?
Yeah, to the source. Whatever is detached to the source dies. We see many people moving, but they are dead.
You're talking about God.
Yes. We see many people moving in nice suits, nice cars, but they are dead.
Right.
Because they are not attached to the source. That's it.
Wow. No hope.
No hope. But once you remain attached to the source,
you're sure.
You are sure.
You're confident.
Then whatever you do, you have what we call success.
Yes.
You know what we call success? Many people think they are successful, yet they are failures.
How?
Anything you do without a passion, you are a failure.
Anything you do without a passion,
you are a failure.
Are you trying to teach me more? The passion is that very serious?
Passion is stronger than death. For me, what I'm speaking, even if you bring a gun, I don't want to speak, I want to shoot. I say, shoot me.
It is in you?
Because it is in me. I cannot separate it from it.
You are full of it.
That's it.
Wow.
I lose it, I lose my life. It is part of me.
Wow.
That's how passion is very strong. I don't work for money. For me, when I see people transformed, then I say, yes, I've done it. That's why I'm giving you free books. It is not all about making
and by the very powerful books.
It's only people's transformation.
Wow.
Once people are transformed, I've done something.
Wow. Wow.
It's not how much money in the account, no.
Wow. 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 In a world when everyone is chasing after money, there's someone here who is looking forward to see that someone's mindset changes, communities, and people are transformed.
That's it.
I recommend you need to visit Unlock the Mind book available for you. Such a powerful man of God. And thank you very much, Dr. Bolingo. You know, he's been a great friend. I've seen some of the things you're saying, I've seen them practical, I've seen them, they are relatable. Such a humble man, yet very, very intelligent man. And I'm happy to always associate with you. I really think Rest TV, we are blessed to have him. And without any doubt, we normally have our segment of book of the month. No doubt, this book is going to be in the library of Rest TV, authors platform library at Rest TV. It's called Unlock the Mind by Dr. Ntahira Bolingo. It is our book of the month. Please don't miss out on this. It is all available in all book centers around town and also at Rest TV, or you will contact him one-on-one to have him. And for those of you that have schools, he has given you an offer of 4 free books.
By the way,
if you have a library.
For viewers, if you come at Rest TV, you have 50% discount.
The books are going to be available at Rest TV, and if you come there, you want the book there, you're going to have 50% discount, and you're going to be enjoying your book. Other than that, I would want to say thank you very much for always being part of us. Wow, it's been a wonderful time, you being part of us and having a share of our cake as authors. My guest today has been Dr. Bolingo Ntahira, and he's been such a wonderful man on the platform. Yes, Doctor, our time is outspent, so I would like to do your last words of the show.
I think I feel blessed to be on this TV, Rest TV.
Platform.
Yeah. Or Authors platform. I think many people are going to be blessed through this book.
Amen.
This book, I started saying that it's not just a book, but it's a medicine. You can find it at the Aristoc, Mukono Bookshop, Uganda Bookshop, and the other bookshop around town. But when you come to Rest TV, you have 50% discount.
Right.
That means Aristoc it is 40,000. When you come to Rest TV, you can get it at 20,000.
Wow.
This book will help you to discover who you are. This book will help you to understand and how you can defeat the problems within our educational system. Even the theology that you've been fed. This book will really will make you understand better. I think the wife of Professor Suruma called it also a divine book. That's how she called this book. So I can't speak much. I think I've spoken a lot, but this is a book that your children needs in your room. Children holidays, buy them this book. They will not remain the same. If you have a church or an organization, you can organize the youth. Call me, I will come and talk to them. They will not remain the same. I'm sure this is a transformative tool that needs to be used in primary school, secondary school, and universities for all over in Africa. Remain blessed.
With that book of the month, Unlock the Mind, I'd want to say thank you very, very much. Don't miss our program every Saturday at 8 p.m. in the evening. See you on the next episode. God bless you.